Beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. Well, that was impressive. Match that. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
He's having a go! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
McAllister.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And this is Messi. He has found the way through.
That was lovely, that.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now that... And Messi! He's scored!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Dalot. And the return pass. It's Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lovely feet. Strokes it back. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, this is a very good run. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Paredes. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. He's found the way through. Vitinha.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's had a hit. Same again, same outcome.
Portugal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Tagliafico. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rafael Leao. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Is there a shot at goal? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Montiel for Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Gonzalez, he is onto this. Diogo Dalot.
Gonzalez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And this is Ronaldo. He's having a shot! Messi. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Volunteers for each block.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Martinez, De Paul, McAllister. Now it's Gonzalez, and he's managed to get free. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
McAllister has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Aims beyond. And the finish! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Portugal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Ball's played through. Pedro Neto receives. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
52,044.
Gonzalez. Now it's Alvarez. He might be in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Very nicely done. He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but
takes a shot! And it's in! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
the keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Portugal, after 74 minutes, is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, super find. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
5 minutes left on the clock. Pedro Neto. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution in progress.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's there to clear it. And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened, and their character, and that's cause for address.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
For the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today.